a long time ago, I was with a dear friend, and the dear friend wanted to buy a book on meditation. And the book that he wanted to buy on meditation was called Wherever You Are, There You Go. And I thought that's a terrible way to start meditating. So I sketched out some ideas. I sketched out the idea of making a little meditation book called My Little Brony, Meditation is Magic. And then I happened to mention to my friend Bill, who was just on the screen a moment ago with Rhiannon. I said, Bill, I got this crazy idea of writing a meditation book. And he said, would you let me illustrate it? And I said, sure. I didn't know that he knew how to illustrate things because he's a nuclear engineer. But apparently Bill's got some extra skills. So Bill started to illustrate, and you can see some beautiful art started to come along. And Bill, Dana, do you want to give the folks who are watching just a moment to tell them about the process of how this craziness happened?
Sure. We met via Zoom every Tuesday at 7:15 for 2 years straight. And we hashed out a whole bunch of ideas, and we just kept going and going and going until we ended up with our final product.
Did a lot of research on drawing ponies, which previously I didn't have a ton of experience. So a lot of good study work there, and we did probably went through a couple different iterations until we got to a style that we wanted to go with. You can see that first sketch that RB threw out there was very, very different than what the final product looks like.
So we're going to do a reading of this final product, and I'm very glad to introduce and to thank. Hold on, I'm going to remove Bill. And here's my friend Lisa and my friend Bob. Lisa, who is a neighbor, and Bob's my brother-in-law. And they have agreed, they're both professionals at this kind of thing. They agreed to read the story of Meditation is Magic. And if there are any questions, everyone ready for the story? Oh, Mom. Hi, Mom. Mom joined. That's fantastic. So here we go. Meditation is magic. And you'll see in the top corner, there's a parental advisory. So, Mom, you have been advised. Meditation is Magic, a magical guide to practicing meditation and mindfulness.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. I'm super busy at work right now. How about you?
Same. Work is so stressful. There's always so much to get done. Hey, you want to grab a drink after work with me?
Yes, please. So, how's life?
Well, there's the dirty dishes piling up, laundry, bills, etc. Oh, that idiot in the cube next to me.
I wish the whiskey made the anxiety disappear for good.
If we were more like the Dalai Lama, then things would be easier.
Yeah. What the? Rabbi Brian?
Say, don't you know a thing or two about meditation and all that good stuff?
Well, maybe I can help. In the short amount of time it takes to read a short comic book, I can teach you how to meditate. And practicing what I teach will make you more chill. Want to give it a go?
I'm a little doubtful, but I guess I can give it a try.
Put me in, Coach. How do we get started?
Hold on. Hold on. Oh, no. Next page. Hold on, please. Your meditation experience is very important to me. What the heck is going on here? Put me in, Coach. There we go. It's easy to begin. Just follow the How to Meditate flowchart.
But shouldn't a meditation practice be more complicated? Like, I'm certain I've read that there are supposed to be lots of rules about breathing, and you're supposed to think about certain things like watching my breath or my thinking. And aren't there rules for how meditators are supposed to sit? I mean, should I do this alone or with a group of people? Oh, I'm pretty sure I need more instructions on how to clear my mind of thoughts. And how about chanting or mantras?
Why should it be more complicated?
Well, if it's so easy, why doesn't every horse do it?
Well, some say they're too busy. Some say they're not comfortable sitting still for 10 minutes. Some say they can't quiet their minds. But who said you're supposed to have a quiet mind in the first place? Ready to learn the art of meditation?
Sure. What do we have to lose?
Anxiety, fear, worry, that stuff.
Well, let's get ready to meditate. Have a seat, get comfy, and here we go.
Whoa, kickback turbo. I can't even sit for 5 minutes.
Are you frickin' kidding us, Rabbi B? I'm anxious as hell. I can't do that.
I'm sorry, my bad.
You got a fallback plan?
Well, how about we start by learning some mindfulness? Rabbi Brian's Guide to Mindfulness. Mindfulness is really about noticing and sitting with what's going on in your mind, not judging. Sounds easy enough, right? And it's pretty easy. It gets easier with practice. Here are the 3 steps for doing mindfulness the Rabbi Brian way. 1. Stallion, what are you noticing?
You're wearing a hat?
How about you, Dragon?
Your hat is creepy.
Great. You both noticed what you were thinking. That's the first step of mindfulness. Step 1, notice. So you, dear reader, and you, the person who's watching right now, listening along, what are you thinking about right this moment? And if you need a hint, you are involved in a semi-psychedelic book and reading about meditation and mindfulness by a rabbi character who just broke the 4th wall to directly address you. So think about it for a moment. What are you noticing? Step 2, think about the thoughts you're thinking. Metacognition, it's a fancy word for thinking about thinking. RB has a hat, that's a fact. Your hat is creepy, well, that's an opinion. And step 3, well, here's the thing. There isn't really a 3rd step. I just said there were 3 steps because it's nice like that, 1, 2, and 3. The truth is, it's all just the first step. That's all you have to do, is you have to be mindful to notice what's going on in your mind. You don't have to see if your thought's a fact or an opinion. You just need to notice that these are your thoughts and blah, 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 blah.
Perhaps you are feeling a bit anxious or nervous. Let me review with you and be of some service.
It should have moved to the next slide. I apologize. There we go.
Being mindful, it's simple. Just steps 1, 2, and 3. We'll do it together. Come on, follow me. Let's begin with your thoughts. Can you notice them all? Are you thinking of boats or of bouncing a ball? Take a peek at this thought. Is it real? Is it fake? Does it come from a fact or opinion half-baked? Notice your thoughts and accept what you can. Don't believe all you think, at least that's the plan. Practice not listening to every thought in your head. Do so and you'll find yourself less anxious instead. Acceptance, acceptance, acceptance is key. Practice acceptance and be chill like Rabbi B tries to be. And now, my friend, you know how to be mindful.
Meditation. Hello, meditator. You know everything there is to know how to meditate. Meditation is nothing more than an extended period of mindfulness. You can think of meditation as a focused period of mindfulness. Close your eyes, do mindfulness for a few minutes, and you can call yourself a meditator. Remember, notice your thoughts. Learn to be somewhat or a bit more comfortable with the thoughts of your mind without trying to steer. You don't have to believe every thought that you have. Rabbi Brian's Guide to Meditation. Now that we've talked about mindfulness, let me cycle back to explain how meditation works. All of meditation can be summed up in just 4 simple letters.
Hey, you need more than 4 letters to write meditation.
Yo, Einstein, let the rabbi explain.
Okay, let me boil thousands of years of instructions about meditating into 4 simple letters that any horse or dragon can do. It's as easy as JFST.
JFST? What does that mean?
Just fucking sit there.
Wait,
Wait, what?
what?
JFST, just fucking sit there. It's about grounding yourself. It's not rocket science. Just be yourself. Be mindful of where you are. If you're sad, be sad. If you're anxious, be anxious. If you're happy, be happy. If you're joyful, be joyful. If you're mad, be mad. If your nose itches, let it itch. If you think bad thoughts, think bad thoughts. Just be where you are.
That's grounding yourself?
I can do that.
More instructions I have with you now I will share. I recommend beginners start with sitting for 15 minutes a day. Do it for a few days in a row so you can get a sense of what it's really about. You can do it at the same time each day, the better. Not in a particular posture, not with any mantra, not with any special breathing, but just get to sit or lay down with a timer set for 15 minutes and notice what you notice. Some days I start anxious and I end anxious. Some days I start calm and I wind up asleep and I get scared by the alarm. Some days I just do my to-do list in my head. Some days I'm the only piece that is quiet I get the whole day. Some days I don't really want to sit, and some days I forget to sit altogether. Just notice what you notice. Be mindful. Learn more about what's going on in your mind.
Warning: you might be anxious about the idea of sitting still.
Choose your meditation.
4 days a week, 3 weeks a month,
For 20 minutes.
eyes closed,
At 2 p.m. daily, laying down.
looking at a candle,
5 minutes twice a day.
sitting on the floor,
With a timer set.
with or without a candle,
Just fucking sit there.
watching your breath or not.
Love yourself.
So now let's all try it. JFST. We'll start when I ring this bell. Meditate now for the amount of time of your choosing. And folks, we're going to go for 2 minutes right now. You know exactly what to do. Great job, folks. You did it.
Is that it?
Yeah,
I was thinking about wallpaper.
that's great.
I couldn't quiet my mind.
Who said you should?
I don't know. I just felt like I wasn't doing it right.
Is it all right if I do it laying down?
Sure.
Aren't I supposed to have accomplished something?
You did. You did it. That's all that's important.
Well, so we just sit for 20 minutes a day? Doesn't matter what happens when we sit, just as long as we're sitting?
Yeah.
Hey, why are you so positive and like supportive about this?
You know any better way to get people to grow? Meditate. It's fun, like a game. Win prizes. Every time you meditate, check off one of the boxes. Oh, Prizes available on the next page after you've sat 3, 7, and 14, 20 times. Ooh, where are my prizes at? Hold on. And if you buy the book, you can get these prizes yourself.
Dragon, I got an idea from all of this.
What's that, Stallion?
Maybe things just flow. Not always in perfect order, but perfectly anyhow.
Meditation helps people gain clarity and calm, but the instructions on how to meditate are often constricting, confusing, boring, well, they suck. I'm Rabbi Brian Zachary Mayer, and this is Meditation is Magic. Join as I teach Stallion and Dragon a bit about mindfulness and the 4-letter secret to meditation. Have you ever thought, I wish meditation were as simple as magic? Now it is. Meditation is magic.
Meditation is Magic is parental advisory explicit content. Teens make certain to advise your parents. I want to learn meditation with Meditation is Magic. It's explicit, fancy word for clear. Also, the horse dropped the F-bomb.